I've represented Ward 2 since I was first elected in 2017, and my platform has always been about working for my constituency, which is Ward 2. Of course, I represent the city as a whole, but I believe that my main job is to take care of my constituents in that ward. And I believe I've done a very good job. You know, nobody is ever perfect. Mistakes sometimes are made, and I don't mean, you know, these big mistakes. I think sometimes, you know, the expectations of what my job entails is more than what people tend to know about it. So, but I'm very proud of my record, and I'm very proud of the people that I represent. I think my priorities have always been to be fair to the taxpayer of the city. And sometimes that's a very difficult road to go down, because you want to be fair to everyone and respect the budget that has been put before us from the mayor. From the day I was elected, my first year on the city council, I've always put forward cuts. And through the years you learn where you should cut, maybe not where you can or should, but I think I've always been very fair in my cuts. Were there some mistakes? Maybe, but I think I've done a very good job in representing, again, the taxpayer here in New Bedford. It's not an easy job, it's not an easy cut, but you know, you have to make those decisions. Well, that comes from both sides. It's not just the city council, it also has to come from the mayor and his staff. I think overall we have a very good working relationship with the department heads, with the staff that the mayor has, and even with the mayor. You're not going to agree on everything, and I believe that, including myself especially, I do have a very good working relationship with him, with the department heads and with his staff, and that's the most important thing. You're not going to agree on everything, and you shouldn't, because the people that I represent look to me to make sure that I'm making the right decisions for them and the city as a whole. I think the goal for Ward 2 has always been that it is an extremely important ward of the city. Every ward councilor will say that their ward is very important. But Ward 2 has always been that place. It has a lot of businesses along Acushnet Avenue and many other parts of the ward, Nash Road, Belleville Avenue, Ashley Boulevard, Wood Street. So I think overall, you know, we have our parks there, Riverside Park, Brooklawn Park, you know, Whaling City. We have the Bay State Girls Baseball League. So there's always a dynamic part of that ward. And does it lack respect sometimes? Yes. But Ward 2 is a wonderful place. I grew up there, and I still live there, and I recommend anyone who ever wants to look for some property come to Ward 2.